We got it. We're here. Okay. Gray. Macintosh HD. Continue. Okay. I'm just going to leave it like this. It seems to be working. Definitely, I don't feel like bothering to put the screws back in if it's just going to die again. So I'm just going to hope for the best and see what happens. Cannot load EFI drivers test support.efi. Status 0x00000003. We got a gray rectangle. Great. Something's definitely messed up. Let's hold on option. I'm gonna boot into my Mojave disk and just wipe the dang thing. This thing is not gonna survive. Yet another SMC reset. Loading up the Mojave USB stick. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna try to wipe the hard drive. See how far I can get with that. It is 4:42 p.m. So I've got some time. Looks like it's loading. Again, I have to back off because I really do not feel like acting like this thing's gonna work at this point. It probably will if I can get this settled. And it'll probably work again, but there's probably something very wrong with whatever is in the bootloader. Since it was going to be assumed that this thing was going to die anyway, I'm reformatting it as APFS just to try to wipe away everything I possibly can. And because that's what Mojave uses to boot, and it was on Mac OS Extended before, so hopefully it can get this done. We do show details. How's that going to look for us? Still unmounting it. It's erasing it now. Okay. So, close out of that. Do some next action. Continue. Continue. Agree. Install it on Macintosh HD. Now it says about 13 minutes remaining. That is a very different number. I'm thinking that I don't know what happened. My guess is the file system got corrupted and it didn't know what to do with itself, because it was trying to install Mojave on a file structure that was not supported. Because in the past video, past section, it said about 30 minutes remaining, and it was moving very slowly until it finally just shut off and gave up. So hopefully this is it. Hopefully it works. Switched cameras just for the sake of it. I'm going to be videoing this thing anyway. I'd rather use this camera. See how she does this time. I will not plug in the power, because every time I've plugged in the power it has turned itself off. So we will install Mojave on battery power. It should be okay. I don't think the battery is particularly low. So we will find out if it can ever get past that tiny little bit there, which it has been, so I'm not really worried about it. Okay, let's just do this just for the sake of it. We're going to wipe the hard drive again. Just because it's installed part of it. Okay. Okay, quit out of that. Next. 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 Agree. Macintosh HD. Continue. Okay, we're going to leave it. About 13 minutes remaining. That's what it said last time, and it seemed like it was actually going to do it. So, let's time it. See. Okay. Start a little timer here. About, since it said 12 minutes remaining, just an average, just an estimate of how long it's going to stay on before it shuts off. It could be that the power thing was throwing it off somehow, I don't know. I'll hit pause if it ever shuts off on me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me, aren't you? Fans are spinning. Backlight is not on. Screen is dark. And yeah. Let me do another SMC reset. See what happens. take the USB stick out first, I guess. Power on, hold option. Backlight's on. Okay. Plug in the USB. Put it to USB. Set the timer. Not sure whether to try plugging in power yet or not. Doesn't seem to be liking that very much. Okay, 35 seconds in. Disk utility. If we do first aid on it. Okay. Whatever, I guess. The disk is fine. Close into that. Continue. Continue. Agree. Macintosh HD. Okay, let's pause it here, restart, go. How long is it going to install? About halfway there if it's going to die again. Okay, we're about 2 minutes We're finding that out. If it's still good. 2.5 minutes, 30 seconds till shutdown. Three minutes. Yep, right on cue. Right on cue. Let me in boot loop again. No, we're just in limbo, I guess. What if I just leave it? What happens then? What if I just leave it to be like this? Because it's not boot looping. Maybe it's actually doing something that we just can't see. What if I just leave it for a while? I'll just listen for it and come back later. Because it's still doing something. The fans are still spinning. It is on. The screen is not. But the computer itself is on. So I don't know what this problem is. Trying internet recovery just to see what the heck. Like, if it works, great. If it doesn't, then it's not anything different than what I'm doing. Let's see if this thing turns off when I plug in the power, or shortly after. Probably should have pulled out the stopwatch. Internet recovery is here. Let's see. Reinstall OS 10. Oh gosh, mountain lion. I mean, I guess we could. Why not? Okay, we're online. Okay, let's erase it. Going back to Mac OS 10 extended journaled, because anything newer is not going to know what the heck APFS is. So let's install. I guess we're doing Mountain Lion. Could just be that Mojave is just not going to work on this thing. Throw High Sierra back on it. I don't know what the upgrade path is from that. No. You know what? You can upgrade straight to High Sierra from Mountain Lion. You can. Just leave it. Came back, had to do another SMC reset. Got it to boot from the installer again on the hard drive, and somehow it just like didn't work. So I guess we're doing a restore this install. We'll see how this goes. Looks like it did this thing again. Seems like whenever it goes to put the display to sleep, it just never comes back. No matter how much messing around I do. Press the power button a few times. Nothing. But the fans are still spinning. It's technically still on. So I'm not exactly sure what to think, to be honest. Let's turn it off again. SMC reset. Okay, I wonder if it'll do diagnostic this time. No. I know this isn't good for it, but just yank it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'd know if it was working because the display would come on immediately. I think the last time I got this to do something, I did Command R. See that that's not working. It's still only succeeding whenever I hold Command when it starts up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold Option. That starts up. Nothing. Hold Option. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power on option. Display is not coming on. Let's turn her off. Unplug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Option. This thing is just not cooperating anymore. It's done. It is done. One more time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Option. This thing is deader than a doornail. I mean, caps lock lights up, so that's something. But I don't know what to say. Maybe it works if you connect it to an external display. Maybe the display itself is fine and there's something in there that's just like wrong. But hey, look, it's running again. Probably can't tell because of the frame rate. It's running. Fans are spitting. And there's nothing on screen. Except, like, ridiculous amounts of dust for some reason. One last time for luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really, you're supposed to hold it down for 5, but I'm just overestimating because I don't want to just like not make it long enough. And with that, we have the final confirmation that this thing ain't right. That's all there is to it.